I'm here to report some mail fraud. This is what it is right here. I brought some information to back it up.
Okay.
And you can see, there's the back of it. It has not been opened, so it needs to be returned to the sender. What I've got here is, Executive Order 13818, which outlaws this. And it says here, to be responsible for complicit in or to have directly or indirectly engaged in serious human rights.
So,
This is for everybody and anybody
you lie
that,
about
is engaged in allowing these people
review the civil penalty statement on the scene.
continuing
We don't
on
lie
the
when we ask
right,
you if there's anything.
which is exactly what this
Yeah,
is.
so-
And if you look at
And
this,
then hit
this is
there
just
anything
another article.
potentially
that
hazardous,
supports,
such as liquid,
what I'm saying here.
mercury, perfume, fire,
Most
salts.
important part
So,
of this
alright,
one is
so
if
this
you're
one starts
engaged
at
in any
9:65.
struggle with the government subcontract.
Expected delivery date Friday,
The court here.
the first.
What's regular?
And they're not a federal employee.
I
They're not.
could be
Assert your status as a member of the general public, owed all constitutional guarantees,
Really? Okay, let's
including
do this.
those
Okay,
provided
okay.
by
Alright,
Article
so-
4. So that's what I'm doing, unless I'm accused or actually, injured somebody or their property, or are directly engaged in a federally regulated activity, all charges should disappear and you should be set free without further action by the court. So, here are some other information about what I'm doing here. It's the effort to end fraudulent misrepresentation, which is what they're doing when
Alright,
they use
now,
this
that is the correct
all
address.
capital letter name here.
Or north?
And this kind of goes through to
Okay, 'cause yours says
explain it.
south
It says
now.
the federal government has recently upped the ante for mail fraud, which is what that is. US 18 USC 13.
I mean, I have no idea. I
Yeah,
just
it said,
what
it
it's
said
usually
North, it
is.
said North
Fictitious
Mitchell,
names,
107 North Mitchell Street.
13,
Alright, here we go.
42,
Which
which is what that is.
Alright, there
The
it is.
potential
That's the
fine per occurrence is increased from $250,000 to $1 million. So the judge that's sending this through the mail is looking at a $250,000, or from, it's been increased to $1 million now, and jail time is increased from a maximum of 10 years to a maximum of 30 years. So this is very serious.
Okay, if you believe that it is mail fraud, then you have to call the postal inspectors. They are the ones that deal with mail fraud. And you would call the police, and they all deal with the mail fraud.
Well, the police are engaged in this mail fraud.
Alright, so
Okay.
$40.
But, you don't deal with the mail fraud?
We direct everybody to the postal inspectors when they believe that it's mail fraud, because they're the ones that do the investigation, they come in, they observe, they look at the mail, they'll get a hold of you.
We go here.
It's all through the postal inspectors at that
So
point.
I just go
Thank
to.
you.
the
Alright, you're
Yeah.
welcome. Have a great day.
Inspectors.
Alright, how you doing?
It's really not anything for you to deal with. Can you do something about people sending this into my mailbox?
If that's not you, then yes.
It's not yet. If I was a corporation, that might be me, but I've never formed a corporation in my name or in that name. And let me explain this to you.
This one, yeah, that one, I got the address.
To quickly summarize, when a clueless American receives a tax bill or a court summons delivered by the postal service,
I'm not
and which is addressed to their name appearing
100%
in
sure,
all
like,
capital
as
letters.
far as
For
the charging.
Jane,
Well,
Doe,
online, when I checked
all
the
capital
receipt,
letters.
it showed it come back.
And the
it had a
American
button
is
on there about
knowingly, is
rescheduling
not
something.
knowingly,
That's why
and in
I'm assuming
fact, operating
would go
a
back.
commercial
Okay.
corporation in their name, which I'm not doing.
Yeah.
A mail
Give me a
fraud has
second.
occurred as well as
And
the
I know,
crime
here, let me
of misuse
grab
of
this.
fictitious names to entrap. The object of this fraud is to allow
So
the
there's
municipal
that.
course and the IRS and other bill collectors
Yeah, the
to
only thing they
presume
left off
that
the
the targeted
address was
American is a
apartment
municipal
4. That's why I
citizen of
got
the United
that.
States. And I'm
The
not.
address was good, but. it was
When the
apartment 4.
unsuspecting American opens the mail because it appears to be addressed to him or her, they unknowingly confess to being and or operating as addressee, which is in fact a U.S. corporation and not a living person at all. When they respond to such a misaddressed summons, federal tax bill or other correspondence, they have already unknowingly admitted guilt under the terms of the 14th Amendment to the British Territorial Constitution, or otherwise may be accused of tampering with the mail and not addressed that's not addressed to them. So you see why I'm doing this.
Yeah, if this isn't your name, then yes, we cannot have the mail delivered. But if it is your name, then our carriers are going to deliver it because it's first class. So anytime that they're paying money for something that's first class, our carriers have to deliver. And then if you put on here return to sender, then they can take
So
it
I
back
got
and we can send it to
968.
sender.
the
But they
people
can't,
before me,
you know,
I
our
could have
carriers
their mail.
can't.
Can we
not-
say
Stop.
Gardner?
Yeah,
Is
Can't
that
yeah,
Gardner.
so that's why we always
Yeah,
push
so I
for
can do
people
that.
to contact the postal inspectors so they can stop.
And then what they say is to do
There's three
exactly
people
what I
on
did,
there,
return
all
to sender,
Gardner.
no
If
such.
it's not Gardner, I
Yeah.
don't want it.
And I'm gonna send that to them probably through, cause I'm getting express mail.
Business catalog.
Do you have express mail that I could
Yeah.
send this to?
Well,
Yeah, that's
so
something that you can
business
take home with you if you want.
That'll
If
be
it
great.
says, you know, it has a previous company on it, but and I'm getting receipts, letters, and
Well,
invoices.
anything that says for
Yeah,
current
so you would
resident,
put it in
we
one
do
of
use
these, you would fill this
But-
out,
but like the bills,
it does
that's
start
the-
at $28.75.
Absolutely.
Will
We'll put it
we
on there
still at, the next day
for,
for express, or is it still depending on where it's going?
depending on where it's going.
So depending on where you're sending it to, it'll either be the next day or, 2 days.
Okay. And then I'll get a return receipt.
Yep, and then if it doesn't make it there within the time frame that it says, then you can also get your money back too.
Oh, good. And how much is that?
That's $28.75. So if you wanna fill this out, if you know where it's going right now, you can do it today, or if you wanna come bring it back.
Okay. Well, I'll just probably take it today.
So go ahead and fill that out, and then we'll,
Oh, I do that? You want
yeah,
me to come
you gotta
back?
do this
Oh,
first, and then we can go, we
okay.
gotta know where it's going in order to put it in the computer system.
All right, there's just a couple more points here I wanted to bring up. Problem comes up when you have unknowingly registered as a baby, as a foreign citizen, specifically as a British territorial U.S. citizen, and that citizen's state has been seized upon, declared legally dead and incorporated. The result
It's
in
interesting.
the U.S. corporation operating a maritime jurisdiction under your name without your knowledge or consent.
Yeah.
So
If there's a.
I'm gonna leave this stuff with you guys, then you can look it over
Yeah.
and know, share it with everybody else here. I've got all of this stuff I wanna leave with you,
Making sure we're.
and that's all very important. This right here, one here, says that, when they're violating the executive order 13818, then, they are capable of losing everything that they own. That's the penalty for
Yeah.
doing what they're doing here.
Yeah.
And they've been warned over and over again. I told Judge Boudet this stuff in court on the record, so there's no excuse for this going on, but it's still happening.
Yeah, well, and like I said, I would definitely call the postal inspectors, and they'll be able to get a push on it a little bit more than, they'll be able to get it stopped more than we can.
I wanted to leave that with you too.
Okay.
And that's all I have for now.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Victoria, really quick before, anything else. So,
Just
this
keep an
guy,
eye on this. Okay.
and he went online, go ahead.
She didn't get it when we were checking it down, I just got out of town, I mailed it from Lansing on the 1st. Then when I found it last night, it showed it came back here, it was missing apartment 4. That was the whole issue, was apartment 4 wasn't on the box, and the carrier sent it back instead of saying, oh, here, apartment office, or knowing that they had other mail. So it came back. When I looked online, they mentioned something about rescheduling sending, but I don't know, is it dead once it comes back, or is it, can I
Send it there.
apartment 4 and send it to her?
Well, we can give it a shot. I do know for a fact that they don't take any packages at the office.
Okay.
They're kind of mean mean.
Yeah, I've done
Cause I
different.
used to work at that office, so.
Okay, yeah, well, I've lived in an apartment for 4 years in Virginia, and that's the only place we could get them was in the
Yeah.
office, so.
Yeah,
That was the only thing was apartment 4 was missing off of it.
Okay. Yeah, some places they don't mind, and that's what, and we do say, you know, if there's not a safe location, can we bring them? And then some apartment buildings are like, yeah, absolutely, and then we have some that are like, no, leave them a notice.
Right.
Yep.
Got it, awesome.
Thank you,
Give it a shot.
All right.
thank you.
Have a great day.
Hi,
If not, back to
you're a new face
I
for
am.
me, and, so I've been
Yeah,
here several
whatever you
times, dealing with,
You too.
some issues, including
You
some of
waiting?
what,
I can
Dan
help
was
you over here.
discussing with you. The all caps
How you
name is a fictitious name, the penalties for that are quite severe.
Mm-hmm.
Executive Order 13818 explains that indirect
Yeah, so
involvement
that's Amazon. If
is
you go
all
onto our
it takes,
website,
so
it shows that it's.
anybody taking a paycheck
it'll be
out of the post office is
So,
indirectly
with
involved.
that,
This is very serious stuff, and you people should wake up and pay attention. I'm gonna leave
So
this
there's
with
like
you. This all caps name that keeps
9
coming into my
routes
box.
here.
Right,
And
this
they'll
is
have about,
postage
you
paid.
know,
US postage
80 to
paid.
100
US
packages each.
postage paid, US postage paid.
You
You can
know.
see.
I live right across the parking
US
lot here.
postage paid,
Okay.
US postage paid, US postage paid,
So.
US postage paid. I have this marked,
What's the
postage
address?
paid.
6106 West Fourth
This
Street.
post office
What?
contracted with me,
You
As
have photo
sovereign.
ID.
Oh,
postage
yes,
paid,
Let me rush it.
$0, This made it to the Industry Work Processing Center in Kingston, Texas.
106 West.
This, with the
Perfect.
contract mark, made it back to
Yeah,
my
last name should be Cole.
militarized box, which is near my location.
Let me
There's
grab
a copy of the 3806 and the register receipt. This post office has continually denied me this service since this time. This post office also denies the congressional mucky muck of 2 cent per half ounce mail. Post office does not want to give me or anybody else that service, but he put it in my box. I was here with this mail. Would have been August. Then, this post office delivers it again in September. How is that? How is it that I can't have this service, he can't have this service, nobody can come into this post office and get this service? But you, this post office, not you, this post office continues to put it in my box. Alright, so I'm here with registered mail. Oh, I've got the 3806s all made out.
Hey, Clinton, this is definitely you, cause I haven't heard of this one yet.
Here's the 3806s.
Registered
Now, last time I was in here, I was extorted basically at gunpoint with the sheriff's department. I have the accountable mail page, I have all the 3806s, which this post office contracted with me, as that is my ID, out the United States. I have all that here. So I would like the service of postage paid. If you're gonna refuse the service, I'm prepared to pay. But I want those postage.
Never done. Oh, you?
Awesome.
I
Alright,
haven't learned the registered mail yet, so.
and alright, so you're sending these registered,
Yes, sir.
alright,
And again, they're marked, postage paid. Virtually every piece of mail that goes into my box comes marked postage paid. Doesn't have any kind of cancellation on it. Postage paid, US postage paid, US postage paid, or it's 2 cent mail. This post office contracted with me, $0, 0 cents. Here's the 3806, here's the register receipt, here's the card back with the contract stamp. How many post offices contracted with me for this? Postage paid mail. Virtually every piece of mail that is put in my box is put in there. US postage paid, US
So-
postage paid.
Okay,
US
Yep.
postage paid,
alright,
and in a box means it's not even, by the Styles manual, it's not even on the paper. There's no cancellation, there's no marks on any of these that indicate they ever went through the post office. So I don't know why, it's not my business to,
well, oh, well, yeah. It's not matter.
Clinton will get this straightened out here.
I don't know. I'm very new, so I
Real new, so.
want to help you guys as much as possible, so.
all right.
Shipping. Alright, so, let's do this 302, 745, 745, down to, alright, 302, 709.
No, that's me, that's me,
Yeah.
that's me.
So,
See, as you see, you contracted with me, this post
so
office
this.
contracted with me
Has to be there.
way back here,
Yeah,
see that?
well, I mean, the two,
So this number right here, that's me, that's my ID number. We're doing this without the United States.
okay,
So-
so Eric Martin, let's find it. Hannah
Hannah?
Cho,
Hannah, you-
alright, well, let's try this one first. Alright, so under,
We have a new question.
yes, so there's a new question here. Under, there's a civil penalty statement there on the screen.
Yeah,
If you lie about the contents being hazardous, you can be, held liable. So would you answer that? Continue?
you knowingly
can
mail
read it.
items or materials that are dangerous or injurious to life, health, or property, or fail to follow postal laws on mailing hazardous materials in violation, you may be liable for, well, there's nothing dangerous in there.
Okay. And then, do your articles contain anything liquid, fragile, perishable, or potentially hazardous, such as lithium batteries, perfume, mercury, or aerosols?
Nephew
No.
lives down there.
Excellent, thank you.
You're welcome.
You didn't pack no mercury in there.
No,
Oh,
Thank
that's
you.
good.
Alright, that's just letting you know, it's easy to do the lie and then the consonant question.
Hi, good.
Are you sure? There's nothing liquid, fragile,
No.
perishable? Yes, I do it, yes, I mean, you know, I'm gonna have more questions for you. Okay, large envelope, $2.50. Did you need anyone to sign for it,
Nope.
anything extra? Alright. Do you need anyone to stamp or anything?
Nope.
Just super easy.
So what is the
Yep.
declared value for the,
Alright, $2.
piece of it?
$20.
That's it.
Okay.
I can remake it for 20.
But you got sentimental value in that.
Unfortunately, insurance does not cover something.
Oh, well, thanks for clearing that up. I
Do
didn't
you
know.
want your receipt? Okay. Alright, there you go, have a good day.
You too.
Hi.
Hey,
You can walk around if you want.
is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, man. Make sure.
How's it going?
Sounds good. How are you?
Good.
Big snapshot.
Very good. Have a good one.
You too.
this has to go in, unless the customer's already filled it out, details of the form. So, yes, so it goes to overprint or no, since you already filled it out. Alright, so, this one. Um, oh.
Okay, previous up there. There you go.
Okay.
Or you can do.
Alright.
Hi, how can I help you?
Oh.
Yeah, you can go over here.
One stamp, please.
Alright, that's 66 cents. Any more?
Alright. Alright, I apologize. Not 100%.
You wanna see how that went on before? Where's your pin tool,
Oh, no, I mean, if you don't want
Here's the.
Do you want your receipt?
No, that's,
Alright, well, you have a great day.
Put
Let me
that
take care of that.
$0
I can
sticker.
take care of it.
thank you.
You're welcome. I can help you down here.
So you get a couple books of stamps.
What kind would you like? I got flags, flowers, elephants, Christmas.
Flags.
Okay.
And that should still go in the machine, I think. 3806. If you wanna look at this one. You see, sir?
Mhm.
I had this one filled out as well, and it went in the machine and came out with all of that.
Okay. Alright,
You want a phone a friend?
yeah, I do.
We can just leave that here for reference for
Yeah,
you.
let me make a call, cause like I said, I don't wanna screw this up as far as registered mail goes.
Go, have a good
and I
one.
will be right back.
Yeah.
And take notes, so I know what to do.
I'm at a loss too when that comes to that, so,
Well, appreciate your help.
yeah. Hey, I've only,
We're
I
trying
can
to
do,
get
I can
this.
do the basics.
Yeah?
I can do the basics. Just when it comes to stuff like that, I'm like, no. I don't wanna screw it up.
Excuse me.
Okay, post office, I can help you. If you can get one or cash one. Not cash one, I haven't made enough yet.
Three more on the go.
You're welcome. Thanks.
much stuff in here.
No. Okay. Bring that for the classroom. We already.
No, Wednesdays I don't work, but I'm gonna go check it out.
Cool.
Yeah.
Somewhere?
Yeah, I'm gonna find them.
Oh, okay. I thought about going in there. Yeah, I thought about, going in there and seeing how much it,
Go on over the other side.
Oh, okay. Hi, 701.
Alright. How's it going today?
Huh?
How are you today?
Oh, okay, how are you? Good.
There you
Alright,
go.
good.
You're welcome. Stay warm. He is on the phone, so.
Can you edit that out?
I don't have any editing.
Want me to put it on pause? No?
No. No, this just shows the, competence level.
Well, it looks like the guy's trying anyway.
He is. He's got the $0.00 sticker in there.
That's a lot better than what you had before,
Yeah,
last time.
yeah, but I got a feeling he's gonna get an earful.
I wouldn't be surprised. Sometimes people don't like the truth coming out.
I wish we could smoke in here.
So,
I'm ready for a cigarette.
no smoking in the post office.
No.
That would be against the rules. I imagine I used to come in and out of here smoking cigarettes back in
Yeah?
the day.
Oh, I have no doubt. I'm sure. A lot has changed since then.
It's kind of fun to watch some of the old shows like Dean Martin. Those people are sitting there doing comedy, smoking cigarettes. It looks so out of place today.
Mm-hmm.
Or like I Love Lucy, you know, like you see them sitting in the restaurants and you don't do that anymore. So, yeah. It's definitely changed.
Lucille Ball is related to me.
No way.
Yeah, serious.
Oh my god.
I can't think of exactly what the relationship is, but it's, you know, some sort of a cousin, but.
She was my favorite. I still like watching her shows, and we got like this whole series I got for Christmas
Alright.
one year. I just, yeah.
Wow,
So-
awesome.
She's my favorite.
I'm not sure as far as how to do this. There is, and I apologize about it. So the person that does know, her name's Dina, and she's in Mansalona.
Okay,
So, like, I can't help you with this. Like, I respect what you're trying to do, but I can't help you here because I don't want to mess it up, and I don't want to get anything wrong with this.
okay.
So if you would go to Mansalona, her name is Dina, and
Mhm.
it's at 115 North William Street.
Okay,
So I apologize for the inconvenience, but
and she'll do the postage paid?
well, she knows all about it. She's been with the post office a long time. I apologize for any inconvenience, guys. So I'm sorry.
Okay. Appreciate your help.
Absolutely, I'm sorry.
Come on.
I could not help you here.
Get me organized. All right, we'll go to Mansalona.
And I'm gonna follow up with Dina,
Okay.
to like know how
So
to
we
take
know
care
how
of
to do
this,
it.
so that next time that I can take care of you guys.
Awesome.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.